But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
DJ New Moon is new one. Enoch 77. Update to 14.
It is part to the presence of the sun until its light is in 14 days completed in heaven. come soon in heaven. And on the first day it is called the new moon, for all that the light is received into you.
DJ New Moon. And now the last one, Grizzly Bear.
What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay, a grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear drinking milk.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk.
You drinking milk out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow, so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, come on, yeah, in the forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, yo, my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm a grizzly, it's mad facts. Us bears, we got a bad rap. Yeah, people aren't really aware. When they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared. They like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food. Damn, hey, yo, his size is godly. He might even catch us and eat our bodies. Yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw. People scared of my teeth, scared of my claws. People scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Oh shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there, yeah. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, hey. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, go and pour a glass of milk for the bears. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize your camp. Let's go.
I think Vicky knows that off by heart now. She sat there behind singing the whole lot. I heard you go by now. I was going to say, I mean, I don't know off by heart yet, but Vicky loves it, obviously. I can't, when she pretty much sang it word for word behind me. I was thinking, I've got her on, I've got the mute off, so I was wondering if you could hear her. I wasn't sure. That's good. Well, that was DJ New Moon's new one anyway, so I like that. It's different from the last one. It's a bit more poppy rocky. It's a bit kind of a Pink Floydy type video, but pretty good, man. Pretty good. Love it. So, excellent. So, yeah, so tonight's movie night. We've got to do the Andrew Wilson v Dillahunty Christianity versus secular humanism. It's only the half-hour part of it that Flax gave me the other day from another guy clipped out. So we'll do that, and then we'll watch the movies over and Rumble afterwards, which is Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, and then Exodus, Gods and Kings, the Moses kind of story. from Christian Bale. Obviously, it's not going to stick to scripture, I don't think. But, you know, we'll have a look at it. It was got to be a different pick, but for certain reasons, we couldn't play it.
Christian Bale, Welsh.
Christian Bale originally is Welsh, I think, but he's got a Cockney accent. But he was probably born in Wales. Hold on.
The sheep shire.
But he doesn't speak like that. He doesn't speak like that. He's got an accent. Where's he from? What?
But
I'm trying to see where he's from. Hold on. 'Cause I think he might be from Wales, but he just must have been from when he was a kid or something. I don't know.
all right, chilling.
I've got to say hello to everybody. Yeah, he's from Haverfordwest, which is just on the borders of Wales and England. Haverfordwest, I think. Yeah, it's just on the borders. I remember seeing Haverford. I'm sure it's just on the borders of England and Wales. So yeah, he's Welsh. Says I was born in Wales, but I'm not Welsh. I'm English.
From me, yeah.
He says I was born in Wales, but I'm not Welsh. I'm English. That's what he says. There you go. There you go. Right, hold on. Let me say hello to it. You can say hello. Can you see the chat, babe?
Yeah.
Right, say hello to everybody then.
Donna said Vicky survived her birthday.
She did. She did.
She did.
Right, you got to say hello to everybody
I
then.
will.
Go on then.
Hello, Paul Joe.
Louder.
You're sat in front of me. I said hello, Paul Joe.
Louder.
I'm not shouting.
Go
There's my voice like I did before.
on then.
Hi, Cookie. Mr. Anus. Canada the Spaceman. Just incredible. Buzzer.
Bazaar.
I don't know why I say Buzzer's name like that. I just do.
Do not know.
So, hi, Thomas. Roll.
Barry.
Are you getting dizzy yet with the background?
I'm still searching. Jono in the hole.
Don't know. And
Chilling. Anyone else? Did I miss anyone?
Jimenez, maybe?
If I missed, I did not. Jim Anus was the first one, Mr. Anus. My favourite Anus.
Nice. Right, Jimenez. Yeah, we'll start off with a couple of Jimenez's and then we'll get on with the topic, I suppose. And then after the topic, we'll head over to Rumble. Well, cut off of YouTube. I keep saying that, head over to Rumble, like I'm not already there. I'm already in Rumble. But you know what I mean.
Just yes, it was my birthday.
Yeah, right.
2
So,
days ago.
which one? Right, okay. So, I didn't notice Alan Norstrand's Orion. So, for Aaron, Norstrand's party on Orion. Right. Wakey.
What do I say?
No, baby. Doing it now. Doing it now. You tell me, babe. Why you say his name like that?
It's on the film, isn't it? Not the buzzer thing, but what's that? Then it screams. Oh,
Hold on. Justin Close, his super chats have disappeared. I don't get super chats. I'm not monetized on YouTube, dude. I'm only kind of monetized on Rumble. Well, sort of monetized. You have to be monetized to be in Rumble. Hey, Carol on the Rumble side. Didn't see you there. She says hello, babe, as well. Carol, Erin.
I wouldn't send him a...
Carol says hello.
Hi, Carol.
That's on the Rumble side.
I wouldn't be sending Paul Joe super chat.
No, I don't get super chats. I do have a PayPal link, but I don't. Hey, super chats disappeared. Yeah, no, I don't have super chats in here. Like I say, on Rumble I have rants, but my if you want my PayPal link, it's in my bio and it's on every single description. But I will put it in chat in case you want it. I don't tell people about my PayPal because it was only because of Jeremy Bird I put it in. He wanted me to put it in, and then I put a poll up.
Dylan, I only accept cash and weed.
Absolutely.
We only accept cash and weed here.
Let me just check something. Where's it? Yeah, that's my PayPal right there. Copy link. But that's my PayPal there if you want it. But it's always my PayPal is always in my descriptions, and it's always in my bio. Hey Jeff, good to see you. But yeah, no, on here I don't get super chats. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I haven't got enough subs to be monetized. And I wouldn't monetize my YouTube anyway. But Rumble, on the other hand, has to be monetized just to be on Rumble. You know, either that or your videos don't get pushed at all. But yeah, that's it there. I need it. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, it's a Ryan right there. Look at that. Ryan on his side.
What did I do?
Alright. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Thomas. Oh, hold on. Where is it? What's the thing? You put it there. It says, that's awesome, PJ, doing it for truth, not money. Well, I've always said this channel here, I would never monetize because it's a truth channel. I don't mind people who monetize a channel. There's some people who've got to, you know what I mean? They don't get money and all that. But yeah, for me, I wouldn't monetize this channel. And because it's just about truth and all that. If I had another channel, just say it was an entertainment, nothing about truth, and it did well, yeah, maybe I'd monetize that because that's an entertainment type thing. But I probably wouldn't even do that, you know. But I wouldn't monetize this channel. But when it comes to Rumble, you have to kind of monetize just to get a Rumble channel sort of thing. You have to get your videos to go out to anybody. They have to be monetized. It's a pain in the butt. But it's only rants and that I get in there, so it's not much. Do you know what I mean? But it's brilliant. It's brilliant for what it is. And even when it came to my PayPal, people kept asking for my PayPal for a long time, and I didn't put it in. But then Jeremy Bird said he kept going on and on for months. He said, just put it in. And then one day I says, okay, I'll put a poll up. And if the conclusion is I should put it in, I'll put it in. And I put it in, and I just tell people it's there, and I haven't mentioned it since, sort of thing, unless someone asks, you know. So yeah, the poll came back 100%. Just put it in. So I did. And it's always in my descriptions.
Hi,
So,
Luca.
hey Luca, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. So let's carry on.
Did you see what distance I put?
No.
That's the red.
Oh, okay. Perhaps you can talk to Flats to me, bro. Hey PJ, I asked Flats for a range, but I don't know if he saw or just doesn't fully trust me yet. I did. He was for a while. He was going on. He was giving the wrenches to the members. Just the members. It was just a thing for a bit, but it didn't seem to be working that way because people get gifted memberships and then they don't carry on with memberships. So then it's not only members. It's got them. It's non-members. So no, I'll ask him. I'll ask him tomorrow when I see him, bro. I'll ask him, see what he says. I'll ask him, dude. Not a problem. He used to hand them out willy-nilly, but since we had like rogue mods and that, it's not. He doesn't do it as much now. Like Vicky used to ask anybody, like I used to ask Flats for any if she wanted someone to be a mod. Vicky, used to ask him, and automatically he would do it, but not so much now, because of what the roguishness has been happening. He says, Justin says, no, I got you, PJ. He says, I plan to give you and Vicky a wedding gift. Vicky give PJ a swift kick in the pants to set the date.
We live in different counties.
We need to get a place together first. We need to get. Where did you disappear to, pal? But yeah, there we go. Right, let's get this done. So we'll get on with the topic.
Oh, Thomas, don't need the Rumble account to watch Rumble.
What did you say?
Thomas said maybe I should check out Rumble. I've never been on there.
Yeah, you don't need to have an account to what? No, you don't have to have an account to watch it. I don't think you need an account to watch it, but if you haven't got an account, you won't be able to comment in the chat, Thomas. You could watch. Wait, like when I put the link in for everybody, you can click on it, but you won't be able to comment in the chat because you wouldn't have an account or be a follower. But yeah, you could certainly watch it, I think, without an account. Don't know exactly how it works. Yeah, I mean, chilling, that'd be a good idea if I found out about. The thing is, if I did that, I think I'd have to be. If I did that through YouTube and stuff, I'd probably have to be set up as a charity or something. I don't know if I could do that legally. I don't. Yeah, I know I could just do it, but if I got caught doing it, I'd be busted, wouldn't I?
No.
I don't know how it works. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, bro. If I have any ideas of how to go about it, or you do, then give me a shout. I might do something like that. That'd be cool.
Lucas said, wedding, are you planning on getting married?
Wow, we've been engaged for ages.
I hope so, Lucas.
Well, we just you were there, Luca, when I actually got her a new ring earlier this year. Sorry, earlier last year. You were actually about when we were talking about the ring and that. It's a second ring. So you do know this, Luca.
You better put a ring on that pretty soon.
Yeah.
Which was a girlfriend.
And she's my fiance. She used to be a girlfriend. Now she's a fiance.
I was going to say, wait, Luca has a girlfriend? Wow.
No, she's my fiance. She's been my fiance for a since 2020, really. 2020?
Yeah. Nice current feature.
Yeah, no problem, Justin. I'll ask him tomorrow when I see him. And if I don't, remind me. Remind me. But don't be offended if he does say no. If he does say no, don't be offended.
What though? What's the bin mod and never?
I know there is mods. There's been mods, and they don't do anything. I know.
What's that about?
That little boom. Good to see you, bro. One more minute, and then we'll get on to the topic. What's that, Thomas? You both seem like great people. Very funny that I do know. Love your channel. Look forward to it. Luca, you got yourself a fine man. That's not what you say behind my back. Luca, you've got yourself a fine man, Vicky. You don't say that behind my back, dude.
Why not?
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, Matria, good to see you. Good to see you. There we go. And nice one, Jim Bob. Nice one.
Now remember that though, when he said, "At least I didn't say it to your face."
I know. That was funny. That was actually, at least I didn't say it to your face when I was on about slap. At least I didn't call you idiot to your face. Well, yeah, that makes it worse.
I will.
Right. Anyway, let's get on with it. It's Andrew Wilson. It's only like I say a half an hour, 28 minutes worth of it. It's from a guy clicked it out called KEWL V1 or something. Name of his
Oh, I know
channel.
who he is.
It's in my description anyway. It's in my description. So yeah, let's have a look at it. Christianity versus transhumanism.
Oh, I think I've seen this already.
You maybe have. I haven't seen it. Maybe Flats put it in Element the other day, so you might have seen it, dude. You might have seen it.
Yes, in essence, step 1, I remain unconvinced. Step 2, I need to be convinced, so I am no longer unconvinced. And step 3, but God not real though doesn't matter here. I've already granted it.
Turn the camera off.
You don't have to announce it.
Wait, because I'm stopping. I want you to hurry up, son, because I'm not disturbed while the thing's on. Hurry up.
Is it off?
Yes, hurry up.
You can talk.
Well, hurry up
Is
then.
it off?
Yes,
It's off. It's not off.
It's off.
You need to make an announcement that Vicky needs a wee.
I never said you need a wee. She said she wanted the bloody camera off. Did I say you wanted a wee?
Vicky needs a wig?
No, it's not.
Is that what I said?
Will demonstrate just
What
how
are you doing
stupid
for?
this ideology actually is. With that, I'll yield my time, and I'm happy to get into it.
Hey, James, I just sent you a message.
Obviously.
All right. We are going to kick it into an open discussion. So 50 minutes and let's kick it.
No, I don't
I'm not talking to you.
think so. I'm not going to sit here and dignify the preparation that I went through and what people were here for.
You're so indignant.
Keep interrupting me.
I am.
Okay.
You're so indignant.
Would the moderator like to step in so that I can finish what I'm saying?
Please, Matt.
Wow, already. Come on, he's being such a child already, Mr. Dillahunty.
What?
Come on, he's barely interrupted. He's kind of, it's not an interruption, it's kind of a follow on from what you're saying. It's kind of back and forth. Yes, he's meant to be letting you talk right now, but it's not like he's totally interrupting you and not letting you talk. Bloody, stop being a child, man.
How dare someone have an opposing worldview?
I'm not going to sit here and dignify what was supposed to be a debate about Christianity versus secular humanism, which one's better for the world.
Yes.
With someone who clearly showed up with an agenda that has nothing to do with that.
I've been on an Andrew Wilson owning secular humanist kick lately, and
wow, amazing. Look, he comes up with
what?
an agenda for nothing to do with that. Oh, come on. That's all he is. He's about his scripture. He's about his faith. Why would he not be coming to with that point to say, look, I think Christianity is better for everybody than bloody secular humanism, especially when it comes to morality.
Did you see what Chilling said?
No,
Who
what?
needs to be married? They already act like they're married.
There you go. There you go. So this is the guy, right? What's his name? So I don't know this guy, but this is the guy whose video it is. I've got him in the description anyway.
KEWL V1C. Interesting. KEWL V1C.
KEWL V1C. KEWL. Yeah. Yeah.
More like a license plate.
Whatever.
Do you know
here's
what?
another great
What?
People that seem to hate God are people that grew up in really religious families.
Sometimes. But religion's not good anyway. Religion's awful.
one. Andrew Wilson debates Matt Dillahunty, and I'm not even sure if it's actually a debate. Let's see Andrew Wilson dominate Matt Dillahunty.
The end of the debate, but with that, we're going to kick it over to Matt for his opening statement. Thanks so much for being with us, and Matt, the floor is all yours for your opening.
Thanks so much, James, and thanks, Andrew, for being here and all of you for showing up. Humanism has as its focus the betterment of humanity in this life, while Christianity has...
Really? Really? How? When it comes to your morals, where do they come from? I mean, you can have, someone that's an atheist can have good morals, but if you're going on your own morals, that means it comes from somewhere, that it's inherent somewhere, that it's passed down the line through information, through God. You know what I mean? But if you're going by your own morals, then every person's morals, if you're an atheist and if you're a secular humanist, then everybody's morals can be different. It's just what suits you. So who's to say your morals are better than that guy? How is that better for the whole of humanity rather than what Jesus says?
Yeah, I think we should have a minimum amount of morals that we're all expected to keep, and then we have others that we decide on ourselves.
Yeah. What did you say, Bit?
Like Brenda.
Brenda.
No, with his morals.
I know.
As its focus, adherence to a God and the disposition of souls in an afterlife. Our best efforts in this life are, according to the Bible, like filthy rag.
Sorry, Thomas was agreeing there. Yeah, religion is awful. Religion is awful. Definitely. Yes, I know we get like Christians and all that get put under the bracket of religious. I'm not religious, far from it. We might do things that might seem religious, or we do things religiously, but as for being in a religion, no, religion is bad. Like someone might go to the football every Saturday and watch their main team religiously, that's not religion. That's just doing something out of habit, but it's religiously. So Christians can do things religiously, but without being in a religion.
Our best attempts at righteousness and justice are portrayed as vile and disgusting when compared to a bumbling God constantly failing to get his creation to love and respect him, while also prescribing the death penalty for nearly every.
And see, then it's an insult straight away with this thing with a bumbling God. I mean, that's in his opening. Like secular humanism is better for humanity rather than a bumbling God at the minute. That's what he's saying. That doesn't take part, that people are praying to and he's not answering all that. He does answer, absolutely. But just sometimes he says no, or wait, or piss off.
Everything. Adultery, blasphemy, breaking the Sabbath, disobedient children, witchcraft, worshiping another God, not being a virgin on your...
They all go back to the Old Testament. But when they all put Christians in the bracket of the Old Testament, saying that we don't follow this and don't follow that, when we're not meant to anymore. We don't have to anymore. We're not under the Mosaic covenant. We're under the new covenant.
Your wedding night. Which is better for society? Well, I'd say the one that has human society as its focus and isn't so intent on killing humans for not buying into a specific doctrine. Wow. Heaven and hell, if they were to exist, aren't human societies. What a God thinks is unknown. And
of course, he hears those who speak to him. Exactly, Thomas. He does hear those who speak to him. But I'm saying some people, they think that their prayers are hitting a brass ceiling, like they're getting no answer. Sometimes that's just God saying, wait, you don't have to ask for that right now. I will let you know. You know what I mean? Some people think that's God not answering. Sometimes that's just God saying, wait. Or sometimes it's God saying, no. It's not happening right now.
Had a relationship with God and didn't just want him when they want something.
Well, exactly. Sometimes people use God as a genie or a Santa Claus. Got to remember, God owes us nothing.
He's already done it.
He owes us nothing.
Exactly. He already did it.
And irrelevant. There's never been a secular humanist nation, either in a governmental form, which I'm not advocating for, or in a primary philosophical view of the majority of the population, which means we have to look at the ideals between these two positions. Secular humanism has been around for 90 years. In 1933, the first Secular Humanist Manifesto was published.
Saying that, God owes us nothing. He doesn't owe us jack. He's done anything, everything we could do. He could, not everything he could do for us, everything we could imagine him do for us, he's done. You know what I mean? He could do more if he wanted. We don't need it, but he doesn't owe us anything. He doesn't owe us anything at all. But we should appreciate him for what he has done already. And even though he doesn't owe us anything, he still chooses to look after us, love us, be truthful and faithful to us when we're not even faithful to him.
Humanism is a religion with 15 points. It was updated 40 years later.
But at the same time, you can't mock him, and you will be judged. And he's righteous and holy. What he says goes. It's simple.
Later in 1973 with a lot more information, and then it was incredibly shortened in 2003. In addition to the manifestos, there are organizations like the Council for Secular Humanism, American Humanists, etc. In the first version of the manifesto, it's presented as a religious view where it acknowledges there's no supernatural guarantee of human values. We advocate a heightened sense of personal life and a cooperative effort to promote social well-being. The goal of humanism is a free and universal society in which people voluntarily and intelligently cooperate for the common.
Intelligently come together for the common good. Where have I heard talk like that before?
I know, social well-being. It sounds to me like, I mean, it sounds like a good thing to start off with, but doesn't that lead into like, yeah, we'll believe it, we'll all come together as a big group and we'll all start worshipping this image and we'll become part of this cult, and then there's one world government type thing. That's where it starts off. Jesus said he come to cause a division. You know what I mean? Wheat from chaff and more.
This ideology is very smug. Like, we're going to intelligently
look at God when he divided the people with the Tower of Babel, and this is going OT, but not over the top, but Old Testament. Divided the people from the Tower for their arrogance and their pride trying to get to God, and give them different languages to confuse them. They can talk to each other. People being together like that wasn't good. He divided them for their own good. Like a two-edged sword, a double-edged sword. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
come together. Oh, okay, good. This whole time we've been trying to do it. We stupidly come together.
In the manifesto version 2, 40 years later, this includes a lot more information. Short versions, they begin by saying those who sign this disclaim that they are setting.
That's quite interesting. I think you just put in. I'll just give a little read, a little bit of a read, not much. I meant gematria. Manifesto. Sorry. Humanism and its aspirations. Humanist Manifesto 3, the successor to the Humanist Manifesto 1933. Humanism is a progressive philosophy of life that, without supernaturalism, affirms our ability and responsibility to lead ethical lives of personal fulfillment that aspire to the greater good of humanity. I would completely disagree with that. Without God, we can't do that. We don't do that. You know, we can't without God. We've proved it. Hence, Jesus had to do what he had to do. The life stance of humanism, guided by reason, inspired by compassion, informed by experience, encourages us to live life well and fully. What does that mean? That doesn't well and fully. Well and fully. You could live your life well and fully in so many different ways. In hedonism, in good, in bad. You know, that's not specific enough. That's terrible. It evolved through the ages and it evolved through the ages. There it is there to continue to develop through the effort through people, not God. It evolved through the ages and continues to develop through the efforts of thoughtful people. Nothing to do with God. Who recognize that values and ideals, however carefully wrought, are subject to change as our knowledge and understanding advance. Wow. Anything without God, yeah. It's another thing to hate God or say that God's useless. You know? Yeah. No, thank you. You can keep your manifesto.
Show it where the sun doesn't shine.
Finding credo. This statement reaches for a vision in time.
I used to went for that gematria.
That needs direction. We affirm a set of common principles that can serve as a basis for united action. This isn't a to-do list or thou shalt not list. We're fine with religion's inspiration, but we're opposed to dogma and authoritarian views that place anything above human needs. Religions don't pass the...
You're fine with religious inspiration, but not with dogma. That doesn't even make bloody sense. If you're okay with the inspiration of... Why? What's good is the inspired of it without the teachings of it? You know, what's the point being inspired by it and not actually following it, especially what Christianity says and following Christ says? There's no point in just being okay with it or inspired it. It does you no good just be inspired by it.
The test of scientific evidence. The promises of immortal salvation or eternal damnation are illusory and harmful. Ethics and moral values stem from human experience, and situational ethics stem from the human need and human interest. Reason and intelligence are the most effective instruments we possess. We are not advocating for the use of scientific intelligence independent of or in opposition to emotion, for we believe in the cultivation of feeling and love. Individuals are precious and their dignity is affirmed. This is important. Us, human beings, affirming.
Don't know if I said hello to Jeff Conco, but he said hello in there.
I said hello.
All right, he said it in the Rumble side, but I thought I did in the YouTube side, but he said it in the Rumble side anyway. Just in case I didn't, hey, Jeff Conco, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Oh, Ryan's gone. He always gets kicked out, doesn't he? I mind you, he was driving when he, so he might be. Yeah. Cool.
The value of individuals and human beings is more powerful than a God affirming it, and it's infinitely more powerful than a human claiming a God affirms this, which is all we appear to have. The third version of the man.
What is that? I'm chilling. Bovaer. What is that? Bovaer. What's that? So he's saying stay away from Arline Muller dairy products. They could then Bovaer. What is Bovaer? I don't know what that is. Let me just check it.
Manifesto in a nutshell, it's so short. Whether God exists or not, we have problems to solve. We have to do this without appeals to the supernatural entities or intervention. We must utilize the best methods at our disposal. Reason and science seem to be the primary ones to assess reality and reach conclusions. Justice, fairness, equality, and autonomy are the primary goals. This life not.
So it's Bovaer is a feed additive that reduces methane emissions from cattle. It's a brand name for the chemical 3-Ni-true-hexapropanol. Okay, so it doesn't sound good. It's metabolized by cows, doesn't pass in their milk or meat. It's designed to reduce methane emissions from gut. I'm like, wow. To stop them farting as much, just to stop ozone layer bloody getting blasted. There's no such thing as the bloody ozone layer.
I know, but didn't they say that it fixed itself?
Yeah, so they probably did. They probably did, but then went back on it. Wow.
A hypothetical afterlife is what we're trying to improve.
So in other words, we know better than God. I'm trying to point out some of the issues this idea.
I just read that chilling here to lower down cow farts because they think cow farts is bloody like CFC gases mashing up the bloody ozone layer. A big bloody hoax that is, isn't it?
No, cow shit reminds me, the smell reminds me of home.
It would do if you're from the farm.
Has as presented by Matt Dillahunty. One of the issues is that we assume that we know better than God, or we know better than a higher power.
Kind of gathered that, chilling when I read it. Kind of gathered that. The killer bees patched up the ozone. Nice, Barzan, nice.
Power. But if you're willing to admit that human beings aren't perfect, then how is it that we know better than a higher power?
What happens when religions control societies and governments, either legitimate or illegitimate? Well, conflicts with other societies and other governments may not have any reasoned diplomatic solution. You need only look to Gaza. But that's Islam and Judaism. Here we have Christianity as a primary and Christian nationalists. Under secular humanism, you get to be a Christian, a Jew, a Muslim, gay, straight.
How? How? Secular humanism, you get to be a good. How? That just does not make sense whatsoever. Not at all. You cannot be a Christian. Secular humanism. It doesn't gel.
I bet he eats avocado on toast for breakfast.
Like just why?
Because he just seems like a knob.
That just does not gel. Crazy. I was just putting the Rumble link in the Rumble link for this stream in the YouTube description because just in case Derek comes late and he can't get in because he's the one that asked me to do that. So it's done just in case you're like Derek or whatever. Or not come at all, I don't know. But anyway, let's carry on. Carry on.
Socialist, capitalist. You just don't get to impose those necessarily on others through acts of fiat. Not necessarily true with the religions in charge of the government. Mike Johnson's the new Speaker of the House in the United States. He's homophobic as all get out. He's argued to criminalize homosexuality.
Exactly, Bosnia. Coos have been fattening since Eden, so leave them alone.
No people that eat avocados. They literally kill millions of bees so that they can grow avocados.
Well, there you go. But yeah, coos have been fattening since Eden. Leave them alone. Big fattening mountain.
Look, I grew up in the countryside. There was a lot of cow, like dairy farms, meat farms, and that. People wouldn't be able to survive without farms.
Because cow farts cause global warming. I know, ain't that mental? Ain't that mental?
Not people, not like the overpopulation of Earth or the world or whatever you want to call it. This shite always sat on.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what I was saying.
No doubt. She's rambling.
I took my meds. So I forgot.
Notice the buzzwords like homophobic. Like when you hear that word, like at least for me, when I hear that, I already know the type of person that I'm.
Yeah, when they say things like that, homophobic. How am I homophobic? How am I scared of gay people? Phobia is a fear. I've got no fear of gay people whatsoever. I just don't want them. I don't mind talking to a gay person, and I don't mind telling them what my faith says about gay people, and it's morally wrong. But I will have no problem talking to a gay person. I'll be friendly with a gay person. But I will if they ask me what I think of it, I will tell them you're morally wrong.
To be fair, Brenda scares me.
Well, I suppose that. No, I doubt it. You scare Brenda.
No, I'm taking the piss.
Dealing with, and it kind of discredits a lot of things that they have to say.
By the way, are U.S. citizens with specific rights that he wants to take away. Moreover, he advocates for gay conversion therapy, which is unscientific and torturous, because he thinks he can help them pray the gay away, and the gay can be eliminated.
Why would you laugh at that? I mean, I know you're not laughing out loud, but you can tell because of his sarcasm. You think that's funny. You could play the gay away. Yes, absolutely. God can fix anything. So yes, the gay can be prayed away. It shouldn't be there in the first place. So why couldn't it be prayed away?
Brenda needs fixing.
He's not anti-gay. He just wants them to cease to exist as gay. They get to keep being human beings. He thinks there's no right to sodomy. Privacy laws don't.
No, of course there's no right to friggin' sodomy. There's a right to sodomy.
Protect everything, and he thinks that what sort of sex you have, it should be his to regulate. Sodomy, by the way, is anal or oral copulation, which I have it on good authority, heterosexual folks engage in as well. 2022, he presented what was called the Don't Say Gay bill, outlawing any discussion of gender.
I don't know how true that is. It might be true, but I have never thought of it that way. I've always known sodomy to be just the one kind of area.
Did you know Diddy got done for necromancy?
Necrophilia.
No, necromancy.
Well, how could he get done with it?
Because it's against the law.
What, to practice necromancy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did it.
It's a bit weird because the bloody cops probably do it themselves. Yes, exactly. Gays have been since Babylon and Egypt. Exactly.
But how do you...
Doesn't make them born gay. There's no such thing as born gay.
How do you romance a dead person?
Well, Jimmy Savile found a way, didn't he?
I know, like, you can take them flowers and stuff, but there's not really much else you can do to a dead person.
Well, I'm sure they find ways, don't they? Anyway.
Their identity, sexual orientation, or related subjects, which was incredibly problematic because he ignored what the experts have to say about age-appropriate content and how critical it is, especially for kids under 10, which was his target, to have correct language in order to better report on and about sexual abuse.
What?
Oh, so that's what it was about. It was to help children report abuse. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
That is such a bad thing to say. It's because of that. Yeah, the kids should know more about it, so they are able to report on if they are essayed. Come on, ridiculous.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Yeah, kids have never been able to report abuse before, up until we started teaching it in schools, apparently. But in this dude's mind, he's come to the conclusion, one of the reasons he's come to the conclusion that religion is bad is because we can't teach sexuality to young kids in schools. So therefore, we have to do away with religion.
Already, I mean, coming from, like, if that's the way if that's the type of thing he's fighting for, then we know where his mind is at. Disgusting, Mr. Dillahunty. Disgusting, bro.
I went to a Catholic school and we didn't have sex education.
No, but you'd know if someone was touching your duty bits. Exactly. Wouldn't you?
Of course, I grew up in a...
Exactly. So you don't need to know.
Policy, if it had been implemented, would have made it more traumatic for kids and more difficult for them to out their abusers and easier for abusers to get away with it. Happily, it failed. In 2015, he blamed abortions and the breakup of the nuclear family for school shootings. He also says the teaching of evolution is to blame for mass shootings because we've taught a whole generation, of couple generations now, of America.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to talk too much on it, but the people who allegedly went and shot, I can't remember when it was, but I'm not going to go into it because I might talk too much about it. But didn't they have on their T-shirts things to do with, like, evolution, survival of the fittest? Didn't they adore Darwinism? I think they did.
Americans, that there's no right or wrong, that it's about survival of the fittest. And if you evolve from a primordial slime, what is that life of any sacred value?
Based. What's wrong with that? Again, like, I hear that and I'm like, well, that sounds pretty reasonable. But to this person, oh, that sounds terrible. To Matt Dillahunty here, oh, no, that sounds terrible. He said they're not teaching people right from wrong. Oh, no.
Want student-led prayer back in school. So, Speaker, are you okay with Islamic prayers, satanic prayers, or just particular Christian prayers?
Well, I'm only okay with Christian prayer. Simple.
They're teaching it in...
But even scripturally, it does say to respect other people's faiths. So you respect it, but you don't have, not respect their faith, but respect that they're in that faith, but they're indoctrinated. You pray for them. But no, of course I wouldn't want to pray anybody else's prayer. I'm not the Pope, and I wouldn't do that. Definitely not. Pray for them. Tell them the gospel. Let God do the rest. Plant the seed. Let God germinate it, if that's what's going to happen. Yeah, well, exactly, Thomas. When you think that you came from stardust, nothing to judge.
A rock's my cousin.
A rock and yeah, exactly. Rain down in the rock for millions of years, and that rock turned into what is it? Primordial soup. Primordial soup.
Amazing.
He's opposed to the separation of religion and government, sometimes called the separation of church and state. He thinks that the founders only wanted to protect the church from the...
His name is Dillahunty. It's pronounced slightly different, but Dillahunty.
State, and didn't want to protect the state from the church, citing the notorious lying pseudo-historian David Barton to support this view. He definitely seeks to impose his views on others. Now, some of you are saying, hang on, he's the Speaker of the House, he's not the Speaker of Christianity, or that's not my type of Christianity. Great. But what is your type? What's your type of Christianity like? Because there's a lot of them. How is it better? And how can we...
You've got a relationship with Christ. If you confess in your heart, confess with your mouth, I keep saying that. Confess with your heart, confess with your mouth, believe in your heart that Jesus Christ died for your sins and was raised again. That's it. What?
Did you take my maths?
What do you mean take them?
Because you forgot what you were saying.
Oh, no, it's just that. No, it's not. It's just, I always mix that up like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know. Yes, there is lots of different types of Christianity. There's lots of different sects. There's lots of different divisions and lots of different doctrines. Not all have got it right. Some haven't got it right at all. Some are wolves in sheep's clothing. Some are just slightly indoctrinated. Some are more indoctrinated. We haven't all got it right. It's about your personal relationship with Christ. So, and when it comes to a type of Christianity, there is no type of Christianity in that case. It's your personal relationship with Christ. Everybody is different, and everybody's got a different personality. So it's your personal relationship with Christ.
I've got like 11 personalities.
Yeah.
We make sure that we get your better version than the one that Mike Johnson won. He thinks his version's correct. So do you. Countless denominations without consensus. He's already got more power than my opponent has right now. So I don't know Andrew at all. I don't know what version of Christianity he's advocating for. I didn't bother to look him up.
Absolutely, Thomas. Jeremiah called it. He said they will say the rocks formed them, that they came forth from the trees. I think it's in chapter 1, might be somewhere up in chapter 5 in Jeremiah. Yeah, man, he did. He did actually. I forgot about that scripture. He did say that. They're going to say that it made itself, basically. Yeah.
We literally just met and said hello as I sat down here.
Well, that's what they're
saying.
saying.
Is his version of Christianity better? I really hope so, because it'd be hard to get a whole lot worse. But they point to the same book. They point to the same Savior, the same.
Oh, Justin said something. Hold on. Justin says, he said, happy birthday, Vicky. Cheers. I sent you a gift, sweetie. Ask PJ. Ask me, hold on. Have you sent me something? Right, hold on, let me check. I bet you've sent PayPal or something. I bet he has, isn't he? I don't know. Let me just check a second. Where's my phone?
Send anything.
No, of course you didn't. But I'm saying that. I don't know if he has. But let me just check. He has. I bet he has. Yeah, it looks like he has. Let me just log in. I've got it on my phone, but I'll log in the computer. Yeah, log in. Bloody hell, bro. You didn't have to do that. I'm going to have to show people because that's a lot, man. Look. Dude, that's amazing. Bro, you're a star.
That's way too much.
You're a star, but dude. You didn't have to do that, bro. I'm going to have to show people because that's fantastic, bro. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Justin. It is a lot, though.
It is a lot, bro. Right, can you guys see that? That's what Justin sent.
How much is a lot?
152 pounds. So that's about
Wow.
$170, $180. So
Wow, that is a lot of money. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
That was
bro.
awesome of you, dude.
That's for your birthday, babe.
Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say except thank you.
No, mate.
Bless you, bro.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'll put a banner.
Are you blushing, PJ?
I'll put a wee banner up for you.
Put a banner up all week.
I'll put it now. I'll put a banner up, a wee banner up. Yeah. Then Red Bull. Wow, maybe spelled thank you wrong. Yeah, that'll do it. Thank you very much, bro.
That's a lot of money.
It is. Bless you, brother, man. Bless you. There's your wee banner.
Thank you.
Does that look right? Thank you, Justin. Incredible for Vicky's birthday gift. Bless, bro. There you go. Bless you, brother. Thank you very much. You're a star. A blessing. So, video again.
Liberal and moderate Christians provide legitimacy and cover to hide the fundamentalists and to allow them to engage in Christian nationalism. Secular humanism allows you to be a Christian right up until you try to oppose it on others, and then you get to keep being a Christian. You just don't get to practice it in the way where you're imposing it on others. You can pray, you can go to church, you can tithe, you can worship, gather, share, discuss, convert, vote based on your values. You can vote against your own best interest. I see people doing all the time. You can teach your kids your values under secular humanism. The foundational principles of secular humanism solve conflicts with data, debate, and discussion instead of coercion, conversion, or conquest. There is no secular humanist sect and no denomination of secular humanists that's ever required someone to believe something that is not empirically verifiable, that's ever ordered the death of another person, that's ever ordered or acted to act or destroy property of any person or government, that has ever overthrown.
Secular humanism's never ordered the death of anybody else. What? Has it not? Yeah, I will do, Justin. I will. I'll ask him. I will do. I'm sure he will. But I'm just saying, just in case, because like he's 95% to say yes, but there's a 5% no. So if he does say no, please don't get offended. I'm sure, because he, like I say, he used to give them out willy-nilly, and eventually he does give them out. He does eventually give them out. But I will ask him, bro, I promise. And nice one, brother. Nice one. Say again, babe.
No, because he gave them out, and then there ended up being
a rogue
mod.
Yeah. There was for a bit, yeah. It happened a few times. But yeah, of course, I will ask him, Justin, bro. I will. Do you know, I did see you ask him earlier on, but I don't think Flats was looking at the time. I think he was just worried about finishing at that point. He wanted to get finished. But yeah, I'll ask him tomorrow, bro. I promise. What then?
$200 in.
I know, $200. Well, so I was wrong. I said about 180, didn't I? Bloody hell, bro. Vicky just checked out how much it was. It's $200.
He said it because Jono said that's like 300.
Oh, right. It's
$200.
Yeah, 300 Australian. Australian's not very valuable. It's the same as Canadian. Canadian's not valuable, is it? When it
I
comes to
know
dollars.
Australia's quite expensive to live.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But honestly, brother, bless you, bro. Bless you, man.
Thank you.
Thrown a democracy to impose a secular humanist regime that's ever been connected with terrorist cells and activities, that's ever denied freedom of speech or expression, that's ever called for the deaths of people for criticizing secular humanism or any religious view, that has ever advocated for or inspired suicide bombers or terrorist attacks.
What?
Those things are simply not consistent in any way with the core values of secular humanism.
What? You're talking about something that was nothing to do with Christianity. It was nothing to do with Islam either. But you know what I mean? What is he talking about? Seriously?
There is no threat to Christians, Jews, Muslims, Scientologists from secular humanism. There might be from scientific skepticism and rationality if you're not able to actually demonstrate the truth of your claim. But life, freedom, and an equitable relationship.
I think you're in more danger with people with no morals than someone that's got a moralistic background. It's from the Lord. Wow, this dude, man. They really are for themselves, aren't they? They're just so selfish.
You're assuming he identifies as a man.
It's Dillahunty, I think he does.
I'm joking.
Are the foundation of secular humanism. There is no list of thou shalt not or thou shalts, because we recognize that nearly every attempt at such a list fails at some point as we learn more about our world and about getting better at understanding the world better, about doing better, and being better in this life. The goal of humanism is a free and universal society in which people voluntarily and intelligently cooperate for the common good. If you have an objection to that or a better goal, what is it?
I know what's coming, but it's funny because I know these people are so smug and they think that they just know better. Like if we just come together intelligently, I'm like, well, what is intelligent? Like, what do you mean intelligently? And even if intelligent people made the decisions or we came together intelligently, there's also the possibility that some people might just be acting out of selfish interests. What if someone has a hidden agenda? And so they're not acting out of intelligence. They're acting because they're being paid by someone or coerced by someone. Or maybe they just plain want it their way because they think their way is just the correct way. I mean, it's just a lot of talk just to say religion bad because it's a
Excuse me, sorry. I agree with them. And they want it their own way just because they want it their own way, because it feels better for them, because they don't have to answer to the guidelines of what a faith in God would mean. You know? It doesn't suit. They want all the goodness of what God could give, but without all the sacrifice of it. You know, they want the good without the bad.
Yeah.
Oppressive to gays, it's oppressive to women, and slavery. That's all of these arguments that these people make, and I've seen a few of these debates now. There's one that I'm also thinking about covering on this channel because, again, same exact arguments. And so there's a reason why I'm covering the opening arguments here. Now that we've heard Matt Dillahunty's, let's get to Andrew Wilson. If you're enjoying this so far, smash that
Good idea, because he won't annoy me as much.
like button. Let's continue.
All right. Thank you so much for your introductory statement. We're going to hand it over to Andrew Wilson for 10 minutes. So thank you for being here, Andrew, and the floor is yours.
You're welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andrew Wilson. I am the host of the one and only Crucible, the fastest growing debate channel on the internet. James?
Yeah, I think he's probably right there, isn't it?
James, I just in case you didn't know. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate everybody being here.
Yeah.
All of your
You're not bragging on too. I like him on whatever clips though when he talks to the OF girls and that, you know, he gets them told that look, and all the woke Karens and stuff like that. He really does get them told. And the other guy on whatever clips, can't remember his name, the guy whose channel it is.
Too stodgy in this room, very low energy. Just wanted to let all of you know that.
That was funny. Andrew throwing shade at the crowd. Also, real quick, too, Matt Dillahunty, he says, I didn't look up Andrew Wilson. I don't know anything about him. Like, what a kind of stupid move. Like, don't you want to know?
I don't know. Don't shut up. As if he didn't know nothing about him. Of course he did. Hold on. Hold on. Alex Black, this is a really interesting echo chamber that you have here. You are very incredulous based on the fact that your religion is supposed to be open and welcoming. Bye, Alex Blunt. Bye. I'm not welcoming to people like you, that's for sure. Bye now. Idiot. What an absolute idiot.
Oh, a little bit about the other person. Like watch some of his stuff to see what kind of arguments he may hold, what kind of positions he may hold, to better understand where the other person's coming from. I think that was just a very stupid and smug move by Dillahunty.
Ladies and gentlemen of all pronouns, the Z's, the Zers, the hims, and hers, I would like to thank you for tuning in today.
Alex Blunt, he said, this is a very interesting echo chamber that you have here. An echo chamber. It's not an echo chamber, dude. It's a small channel. I've only been going for, what, 10 months doing lives and that? It's a small channel, not an echo chamber. And for somebody that's only got 500 subs, I get quite a few of my lives. Thank you very much, Alex Blunt. You can go and take your echo chamber comments and stick them where the sun don't shine. And do it with Christian love. Bless you, brother. Prick.
For this exciting in-person conference on modern day debate. My name is Andrew Wilson. There's a few ways this debate can go. The topic is Christian ethics.
I'll actually agree with you on that one this time, dude, because he is. I'm sure it's pronounced Alex. Stephen D. Yeah, absolutely.
Versus secular humanism, which has a better foundation. The funny thing is, I already won.
Hey, Raj, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
That topic because, as Matt explained to Jay Dyer, he has no justification under the skeptical belief structure to give an accounting for any meta-ethical presupposition he may have. He just kind of grants himself stuff. He grants himself logic, he grants himself reason, he grants himself an entire worldview, even though he's using an unjustified starting position for it. So I'm not honestly all that interested in doing the God not real dough debate because one, it's boring, and two, it's also really boring.
I mean, what kind of insult is that? Just coming in, it's a really interesting echo chamber. To start off with like that, couldn't you have started off like, well, look, I'm new here, I don't agree with your opinions. So can you tell me why you think this or why you think that? No. Oh, this is a really interesting echo chamber here. It's because you are wrong. What an idiot. If you'd come in with a bit of humility, dude, you would have had a better reception. But no, you get to come in like an ass.
No, but imagine trolling people when you literally got videos of your child on your thing. Like, what? Why
What are you
do you
talking
troll
about?
people?
What are you talking about?
I would, that Alex.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked.
Keep your kids private.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice.
Especially when the dad is trolling.
Yeah, especially when you're trolling.
It goes like this. I don't see enough evidence and remain unconvinced there's a God. Then I say, but you use the theistic worldview of justification like there is a God to grant yourself logic and everything else. So instead of that, I'm just going to grant Matt's entire worldview. 2/3 or more of the planet of this entire planet are all operating inside of a shared delusion that they were created by a sky daddy who loves him some slavery and murderousness. He thinks it's funny to kind of cosmically
No,
with people.
that's Andrew Wilson. He's saying that they say that about him. So Andrew Wilson doesn't call him a sky daddy. Andrew Wilson believes in God. Yeah, but it's not him saying it. He's saying that's what they say about him. Yeah, well, no, he's going on about what they say about us, I think. Yeah, Justin Cradle says, yeah, dude, didn't play his cards right. That's for Jack. Blunt deserves to be smoked, but Alex smokes the beef. He probably does, bro. He probably does, bro.
That's his deal, kind of his whole thing. That's Matt's worldview. So now Matt's right, and the question becomes, should we let them to
Big Bobby Gobbler. You know what I mean? Big Alex Blunt, the Bobby Gobbler.
continue to believe in this nonsensical Stone Age madness, or do we stop them from engaging in it? My contention is, even if God isn't real at all, that people acting as though he is...
Well, that is a downside to it, Thomas. He is heliocentric. Andrew, that's one downside. So, yeah, what the...
It's not Alex's fault. He's still attached to his mommy's boob.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Go suckle. Go suckle, bro.
Is still superior to whatever nonsensical egalitarian worldview Matt can come up with. See, Matt also just acts as though the things he believes are true. He believes, and therefore acts as though logic is real, math is real, everything is real based on his presuppositional belief that...
Right, said that we've after bed.
Roger.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Thought you said Roger.
Right. Get your gums around. Get your get your gums around my plumes, man. Get gums around my plumes.
They are real. You see, human flourishing.
Get your gums around my sausage. And usually I'd say get your gums around my plumes, don't I? Get your gums around my plumes, but close enough, man.
Stone of Matt's ideology and that of secular humanism is totally meaningless.
Right, you didn't. Bro, come on. He's sent something in my PayPal for you, obviously. Royd has. Dude, you don't have to do that, bro. No, all I can say is thank you. Even though it's not mine, but thank you. Thank you very much, bro. I haven't got that yet, but let me just get that. I've got to have to show people, obviously. If Vicky says you're naughty, I'm gonna have to add you into the banner. Right, let me just check it out. Wow, bless you, bro. Bless you, brother. He's giving it 15 quid, babe. Let me just show everybody. Let me see. Bless you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. And hold on. Do you mind me showing it? Because your name's on there, Roy. Your actual real name. Do you want me to show it or not? I don't mind showing it, but your real name's on there. So do you want me to show it or not?
Well, they all know.
What? It was 15. Actually, do you know what I'll do? I could snapshot a little bit of it.
And edit. So his name's not there.
Don't be a dick, PJ. It's Vicky's. That's what I said.
Who said that?
Right.
Thank you.
Bless you. Honestly, bless you. She do it. I appreciate it, and Vicky appreciates it. Absolutely. Right. I'm going, because I'm not going to show your name. I'm just going to take not a screenshot. I'm going to take a little snapshot just so it doesn't show your name. Screen snap. I'll just show the bit and right to the point where your name's at. And then I'll just cut out your name there. There we go. So now I can send it to Vicky and WhatsApp and then save it onto the computer. Save as. Save as. And save. And I think that should do it. But yeah, £15.21p. Bless you, brother. Thank you, bro.
You ready to PJ? He's a dick.
Say it again.
He's a thank you ready to PJ. He's a dick.
There we go. So where's that image gone? Please be at the bottom. There it is. There it is. See, I managed to cut out your name. There it is. £15.21p, Great British Pounds. Happy birthday, Vicky. Don't give anything to PJ. That guy is a dick. Bless you, bro. Nice one, dude. Thanks to both of you, man. Thanks to both of you. All I need to do is just adapt this banner here. Look, I just need to add your name into it. So just do this. I have to hide it for a second. Edit. Thank you. Added to. Just incredible. And Lloyd's. ROIDS X 381. 381. There we go. Hold on. And save. Save. And there you go. Thank you to Just Incredible and Royds X381 for Vicky's birthday gift. Bless, bro. Thank you, brother.
Thank you,
brothers.
Whose metric? From my perspective, for instance, attempting to lie to people who claim men can be women isn't human flourishing. From Matt's perspective, it is. Why? Why should the collective of humanity lie and say men can get pregnant? Why should...
Exactly. If you guys who say that, they say men can get pregnant and all that. If you want to say that and you want to delude yourself saying that, you do that. I mean, I don't advise you to, but you do that. But don't expect other people to comply to that as well.
Weren't they in some schools reading that book to kids?
You can't do a super chat to me, Lord Brahma. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I'm not monetized on YouTube. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. But it's good to see you, Lord Brahma. No, I'm not monetized, man. I'm not monetized. I haven't got enough subs to monetize, and I wouldn't monetize this channel anyway. I'm on Rumble, but you have to monetize on Rumble. It's just nobody needs to send anything. Don't worry, bro. You don't need to send anything. But bless you, man. Bless you.
They say that men can have periods.
No, I don't do crypto, man. Don't worry. I've got PayPal, but you don't have to. You don't have to, bro. Honestly, people have donated for Vicky's birthday. You don't have to.
Things
donate,
which are
bro.
categorically and obviously false. That preserving homosexuality in society is good for human flourishing, even though they are reproductive dead ends. And that Western society and egalitarianism is superior to those evil theist society, even though the Western nations can't even reproduce their own populations, but instead have to replace their population with foreigners from those theist nations that can reproduce. Let's start with a basic societal question recently asked of the West, who has now embraced a scientific and non-theistic approach to governing. Super basic question every kindergartner knows. If you don't believe me, go watch Kindergarten Cop. The question posed to the Western nation.
Chillin says Vicky needs a new handbag or 10. She's got a new handbag or 10.
No, I've got a nice handbag.
Yeah. No, I have got a PayPal, but you don't listen. Two people have donated tonight. We don't need any more. But Blake, thanks for the offer, bro. Thanks for the offer.
Paul Joe got me a new handbag and a new purse.
What's that? Peter just says that you want your PayPal. JK, what? I didn't say that. His PJ just says that at Lord Brahma, he wants your PayPal. JK, you mean like, no, I don't. Yeah, bless you. Thank you.
Is, can a man be a woman? All right? To the question of if a man can be a woman, they say the answer is yes. And the way we will decree they can be a woman is by simply saying that woman now means male. Problem solved. Thank you, secular humanists. Thank you so much. Nope, not kidding. Why, you ask, would people be this over the top stupid? Well, it's simple. The good is the good, man. We have to do what's good for human society and human flourishing. And if you don't call these deranged lunatics something they obviously aren't, they might self-terminate. So in order to avoid that, we need to make everybody on planet Earth lie to them. This is human flourish. Just redefine shit, pretend it's true. How laughably absurd this worldview is. Matt will often say, I remain unconvinced. Well, Matt, I'm also going to use your standard. I need for you to 100% convince me beyond a shadow of a doubt that males can have babies. What's the answer?
If you're enjoying so far, smash that.
Exactly. Like he says, we don't have, they can say whatever they want to say. You could be that, you could be this, you could be he, she, they, them, him, they, whatever. Zapazuni, whatever you want to call yourself, tree, lizard, whatever, I don't know. You be whatever you want, but don't expect me or anybody else to call you what you want to be called just to appease you, to make you feel better about yourself. And even if we did, you'd be the type of person that type of people want you to be like that. You could comply. You could call them what they want to be called, and they'd still find something to whine at you about. Guaranteed. Because that's what they want. They want to be victims because that makes them center of attention.
I identify as a skinny, mentally normal person.
That's good. You're pretty close then. Pretty close.
That like button, subscribe to my channel. Let's continue.
No, Andrew, you big stupid. Males can't have babies. Men can have babies. Because we just defined man to include females, dummy. Well, Matt, I remain unconvinced. I'd like Matt to convince me that if you are a male and you are having sex with another male, which would not be allowed.
Are you off, Lord Brahma? Bless you, man. See you in a bit. Take care, dude. And thank you for saying you love the show. Bless you, man.
In my version of a secular humanist worldview, how is it that you're not just basically having sex with a guy with a wig on? I really want to know the answer to that question. Not just me, but all rational people who aren't lunatics also want to know why it's ma'am isn't a complete and total crock of garbage. Because I remain unconvinced that it isn't a total lie, and that these people don't just pervert the language to include their own perversions and then add human flourishing at the end. Matt has said he wouldn't make a law stopping 9-year-olds from having sex with each other. Not kidding. Now, I know this is going to sound a little bit totalitarian, but I would in fact create laws that made it a crime for a 9-year-old to have sex with their 9-year-old. I would hold the parents criminally liable for allowing this to happen in my evil authoritarian society, where I don't even let 9-year-olds have sex or the parents go straight to jail for negligence. Now, I think that's better for human flourishing. I think maybe parents would be far less likely to let their 9-year-olds do that if they went to jail. Stupid me. Next, I would...
No, what point of his there can be argued against in a logical way? It can't be, as far as I can see it. But I see it really try. But then again, he maybe just storm off and off.
in my authoritarian society decree that all simulated sex acts in public were criminal offenses and would make sure that all people went to prison for the crime of indecency, which doesn't assist with human flourishing. And I'd like to know why I'm wrong. Secular humanism can basically be whatever the hell you want it to be. It doesn't really need the principle.
That was my point earlier, especially when it comes to morality. It can be whatever you want it to be because you haven't got a guide, you haven't got a faith or anything to abide in or abide by. It's just do what thou wilt. That's what it is. It's do what thou wilt. At the end of the day, not all of them might take that kind of viewpoint and say, or take that action, do what thou wilt. But essentially, you can't, in that scenario, you can do what thou wilt. It's what it's about, really. Oh, I see it.
Of freedom, or the starting axiom of freedom and peace in order to postulate whatever it wants. It's sloganeering. They're slogans. They don't mean anything. Okay, why do 9-year-olds need to be able to have sex in order to advance humanity?
Yeah, Aleister Crowley. Yeah, we'll have to do something else on Aleister Crowley someday. Yeah, we'll do something else on him someday. I mean, I know he's an evil guy, but it's interesting digging into some of his stuff, knowing how evil he actually was. Right back at you, man. PJ, do what thou shalt. That's what we should do. Yeah, do what thou shalt. That's what we should do. I'm saying that's what they're saying, though. Do what thou wilt. You know what I mean? I didn't mean do what thou shalt. I mean that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Dude is trash, exactly. Of course he is. Big trash time. Big. But it's good to learn about these people because people still worship these kind of people as icons. Aleister Crowley and all that. I mean, his last entry in his diary was weak erection. I mean, what kind of man do you want that his last words on the earth, on his diary, would be weak erection? You know, I mean, that's so sad.
Not good.
It's so sad. Yeah. Horrible, man. Blood, sex magic he was into and all that. I mean, he wanted the devil to come up through. He was the beast. He wanted to be the beast, didn't he? I mean, he really would have, if he could have had the devil as his best buddy next to him all the time, I think he would have. I think he would have shamed the devil. You know what I mean? I think the devil would have been a little bit scared of Aleister Crowley.
Why do we need to lie about a person's sex in order to advance humanity? Why are these things
Why, exactly? Why?
necessary for human flourishing? Why are decency laws bad? Why would Christian ethics stop flourishing when the theist mandate is to reproduce and the secular mandate is let's just all have sex and have fun, bro? That sounds way worse.
That's my ex-wife. She would have been all right with that.
For human flourishing. In fact, I would say not reproducing is the worst possible thing for human flourishing, because if there's no humans, how do you...
It almost seems like Christianity is actually better for human.
He brought first, yes, he actually drew it, didn't he? He actually drew the demon. Aleister Crowley brought the first grey demon called Lam. Yeah, Lam. Yeah, so people will think that's an actual alien when it's a demon. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, he did. I mean, he drew it, didn't he? He drew it in his books. Had a cloak type thing on, I'm sure it did. Yeah.
And human flourishing than secular humanism, which pretty much just goes into, well, we don't want to listen to Sky Daddy, we just rather listen to ourselves.
So, I guess, in essence, step one, I remain unconvinced. Step two, I need to be convinced, so I am no longer unconvinced. And step three, but God not...
Hey, Super, I think you meant Liam. Hey, good to see you, Super. How you doing, man?
I missed the Super.
Huh. Instead of I am, or I am. I see I, of course. See how the devil works? Yeah, of course. So it's I am, not lamb. I was pronouncing it lamb. Lam. I am. Oh no, it was Lam. You said first time. Okay. That's interesting. Anyway, I'll start putting the Rumble site. I've still got about 8 minutes of this, 7 minutes of this, but I'll start putting the Rumble link in now because, yeah, not too far from it.
Because
we're not too far from it.
Though doesn't matter here. I've already granted it to still demonstrate just how stupid this ideology actually is. With that, I'll yield my time, and I'm happy to get into it.
Hey, James, I just sent you a message.
All right. We are going to kick it into an open discussion, so 50 minutes and...
Was that James? I just sent you a message. What's that all about? All right. Was it Dillahunty who said that? Sure it was. I didn't look at it at the time, but if it's Dillahunty, he's like, what snidiness is going on there?
Let's kick it.
No, I don't think so. I'm not going to sit here and dignify the preparation that I went through and what people were here for.
You're so indignant.
Keep interrupting me.
I am.
Okay.
You're so indignant.
Would the moderator like to step in?
He said keep interrupting me when he interrupted once. And it wasn't really much of an interruption. He still was at the end of the word, at the end of a sentence. It's not like he was halfway through a word or anything.
I can finish what I'm saying?
Please, Matt. Please. How dare someone have an opposing worldview?
I'm not going to sit here and dignify what was supposed to be a debate about Christianity versus secular humanism, which one's better for the world.
Yes.
With someone who clearly showed up with an agenda that has nothing to do with that. Someone who refers to trans people as...
Why would he... hold on. Hold on. I'm not going to debate about secular humanism when you didn't have... Why would he wouldn't be supporting secular humanism? What is he talking about? Does he know what he's talking about himself?
Deranged lunatics who will self-terminate if you dare to question them.
How am I wrong, Matt?
Someone who misrepresents a quote from a debate where I said I wouldn't make a law about 9-year-olds having sex being legal with respect to the 9-year-olds, not that I was in any way in favor of it and that I was actually opposed to it, which I addressed during that debate. But moreover, this is not remotely an honest interaction on the front of whether or not secular humanism is valuable. Because this...
But he's going to say, no, it's not valuable. Your argument is, yes, it is. He's going to say that Christianity values are valuable. What are you talking about, bro? That's the point of the debate.
When he presented his position here, has nothing to do with secular humanism. From the get-go, it's all about me. Matt thinks, Matt thinks, Matt thinks. I'm giving what Matt thinks.
Yeah, I get you. 20 minutes is really, I get you, Greg. I get that.
What Matt thinks, what
Matt's
Matt thinks,
position.
what Matt
It's
thinks.
Matt's position.
I
It's Matt's
came in
position.
with the Secular Humanist Manifesto. I came in with positions that aren't
They're your
just
positions.
that aren't merely my positions.
Oh, well, as long as multiple people hold the position, it
This
makes it
guy's
valid.
not serious, and I'm leaving. James, if you want a refund, let me know.
Wow. This guy is not serious, and I'm leaving. Wow, because he said, what on earth? What a snowflake. What an absolute snowflake. I'd rather get angry at Andrew than bloody get up and leave in a huff. That's such a snowflakey thing to do. It's not even justified. It's not even justified, dude. He's barely said anything to you.
Yes, sir. And I'll cover your refund, Mr.
Cool.
Matt.
He just said he'd cover my
I
refund.
would cover his refund.
No.
And he's not serious. Wow, unbelievable. What a way to duck out. What a way to duck out. Oh, hey, Matthew, how you doing, man? Let's get ready to rumble. Been a long 24 hours, probably going to fall asleep listening to the show. Hi, Vicky. Peace, everyone. Hey, well, Matty Smith, good to see you, dude. Good to see you. And the rumble side. Dude, I will pass you the link if you want to come in later. It's up to you. I know if he's got, I know if you're got, I mean, you fall asleep when I do sometimes.
We know.
I'll put the link in anyway. You don't have to come in, obviously, if you're too tired. But I'll put the link in the Rumble side for the StreamYard just in case, bro. Yeah. I'll just pin it for a bit.
I'll be snoring later. It's all right.
Well, you've got to watch the first film. But nice. It's up there for a bit. Anyway, let's get this on. Wow.
Nope.
Unbelievable. Yes, super.
No, I'm not going to dignify a debate with someone who walked in to trash talk people and be smug and all of the things that he's being right now.
Where was the trash talk? Where was the trash talking?
Now, he's already said he will cover my expenses. You don't have anything to worry about. This debate is over. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jackass.
Did you call me a jackass, Matt? Well, you and your husband have a good day, Matt. Have a wonderful
He was only messing with them, wasn't he?
day, Matt.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, that was fine. I mean, if you're going to take a parting shot, I will too, Matt. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That is such a snowflakey thing to do. The guy wasn't serious. He came and put down a little bit of an opening presentation or opening word, whatever you want to bloody call whatever he did. I think he probably intended to do that.
Was he offended by it?
Offended by what?
Not like saying you and your husband.
He'd already gone by that time. No, he was offended beforehand. That probably offended him as well, but he was offended just because he was putting up. He hadn't even said anything to him. He just said, "I'm not serious, so I'm out of here." Like, he hadn't even got a chance to argue back yet. He was just saying, "Oh, so that's as far as he got that time." Oh my goodness.
No, but some people
Yeah.
No, your parting shot's correct.
And how does he know that his parting shot is correct? Well, because he said so. Because that's the secular humanist way. He's going to go collect a consensus. They're all going to intelligently come together, and they're going to conclude that Andrew is indeed a jackass.
Oh man, tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Not going to have a headline debate, so I am sorry about that. And we do appreciate you coming.
No, you guys got to cover your own costs. Sorry.
So I agree that what Andrew said wasn't helpful in that. Well, hold on. Just let me actually talk.
Hold on. So I can hear James in the background saying, I agree with what Andrew said isn't helpful. And what? Come on, James, you're being a snowflake as well. You're just trying to. Oh, come on. Stop pandering.
Already addressing it, so you want to interrupt me still? Really? Yeah, self-control, please. So, is Andrew, like, when you call people lunatics, it, like, that does come off as...
The presentation of a correct worldview.
So, but at the same time, I can't help that Matt left. Like, I would like Matt to refute and explain to Andrew, like, hey, here's why calling people lunatics isn't an argument, and this is intellectually lowbrow, but I can't
to go because if that's why he went because he got called a lunatic. Come on, how many people get called a lot worse every bloody day? And how many times do you call a person a lot worse, Mr. Dillahunty?
I've been called a lot worse a lot of times.
What an absolute! Oh my goodness!
I get called worse than that.
You know,
I call myself worse than that. To be fair.
Well, there's always that too. Yeah.
No, what I mean.
Good point. Yeah.
Exactly, Greg. Exactly.
I hope that Matt.
I'm
sorry about that.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, Jimmy. Yes,
if you
he
want
is.
to email me, I'm at moderndayDebate@gmail.com. I could even give you my number if you want to email me first, and we can talk. But I think we'd agree that calling people names isn't an argument, and it's lowbrow.
I didn't call anybody any
At
name.
the same time, my preference would be that Matt would.
He didn't call him. He says acting like a lunatic. That's not calling him a name. Yeah, exactly. Lloyd's called me a dick. I laughed at it. He said to Vicky, "Don't give that PJ any of that. He's a dick." I laughed at it, man.
I totally agree with him.
You know? So what the hell?
Well, I mean, I think he has. I mean, it's his prerogative, right? He bought her a gift. I mean, I wouldn't get mad at him for saying whatever he wanted to say at that point.
Exactly.
Kind of explain that for the internet to see. Like, I think that's why we've hosted these debates, is if there are bad arguments, that they'd be exposed to the world, like rebutted and exposed to the world. But I can't help.
James, you're exposed to the world. You don't even want to do flat earth debates anymore. Why? Well, is it not? It's not good for your. You're not getting as much money as you thought you'd get out of it. Is that what it is? Nothing to do with truth. You know.
Make Matt do something. So I am sorry that we don't appear to have a headline debate tonight.
Can we still have a Q&A? You want to ask Andrew questions, do you?
I mean, you could try to talk to Matt and try to get him to go back in. Yeah, you can't force him, but you can try to talk to him.
Could have.
But he probably knows there's no use in talking to him because Matt has no interest in debating because he knows he got cooked.
Exactly. He had no interest in debating from the start. No interest in debating from the start.
He was just looking for a way out. Yeah.
And like the thing he said earlier, this was an 8-minute video made into 20. So he didn't stay long. You know what I mean? He didn't stay long. Is that what he said? 8 minutes made into 20? 8 minutes is really 20. So was the debate 20 minutes? No, it's actually 8 minutes is really 20. I think that's
20 minutes put down to 8.
Yeah, but it's a 20-minute video I've got here. 28-minute video.
Not clear.
I think that's what you meant anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
give credit to people like Diddley Donger because, yeah, while she was an idiot, at least she stuck around for the whole freaking debate. Same with First Amender, who Andrew Wilson debated. I covered that on my channel. He at least stuck around for the whole debate. Even Craig stuck around the whole debate. Matt Dillahunty came in thinking that he could just own Andrew, mic drop and everything, but he couldn't because this secular humanism, there's no argument to it. Every person that's tried to argue that, or even just some version of it, like, loses because it's a losing argument. It's the same thing. Like, someone in my comment section was like, just because there have been bad debaters debating it doesn't mean that it's a losing argument. And to me, it's kind of comes off the same way as, real communism hasn't been tried yet. All those people that try to implement communism, no, that wasn't real communism. And it's like, listen, if you have like several people of like several like levels of intelligence, you have like a smart person, you have a dumb person, arguing on behalf of this, and they're all making the same arguments, the same losing arguments, maybe secular humanism just doesn't work. I mean, this country alone has showed that the more we've steered away from some kind of Christian values, the more degenerate it has become. You could say what you will.
Yes, agreed. More degenerate it's become, without a doubt. History repeating itself over and over, eh?
About, well, I don't need a sky daddy, or well, God isn't real anyway. Fine, if you want to believe that, fine. But there's no denying that the ethics taught under Christianity are way better than secular humanism or atheism.
Without a doubt, because to each person, the ethics and morals could be different to each person, individual person.
Or what have you. I've seen atheists who say they would rather live in a Christian nation than other nations. I thought this was great. Sound off in the comment section below. But what did you think about this? Sound off in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. That'll be helping me out a lot.
It's hypocritical. I mean, it's true, but it's hypocritical. And they'd rather live in a Christian nation than, an atheist would rather live in a Christian nation than none. It's hypocritical, but very true. Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fair play to that dude, KEWL. Nice one. I'm going to keep track of his stuff. And that one we did earlier on, the guy who did the copper thing, that'll be cool to keep track of, Yeah, well, we're going to head over to Rumble in a minute. I'll play out with a song fast, and then we'll head over Rumble. We're already in Rumble. Hey, Dean, good to see you. We're about to play out with a song and continue on the Rumble side with a couple of movies.
If you haven't got a Rumble account, you can still watch.
If you haven't got a Rumble account, like we said, you can still watch. You just can't be in the chat. There's the Rumble, guys. If you want to start going over, it's up to you. There's the Rumble side. But in the meantime, let's just play out with a Harry marker of some sort.
Not a Harry marker.
Yes, with a Harry marker. I did this Mr. Super earlier on. Let's do a Harry marker now. On the last stream, obviously, not in this one, because earlier on it was DJ New Moon's new one. So which Harry mark 1.1. Right, let's go.
Where's the Heron song?
What?
I haven't seen Heron song since earlier.
She may be working. I don't know if she's here.
But she didn't tell me she got there safe.
Oh, okay. I'm sure she'll pop in now. And that one. Where's that one? And that one. Hold on a minute. I thought I had another one to do. Just. Huh. Oh, that's it there. Sorry, this one.
You got it? Hey, let's get it. Can I get some random creative words from you guys to inspire my freestyle? Balloon?
Why?
But what'd you say? Heart. Balloon?
We were watching. Oh, what we're watching on the Rumble side. Vicky's choice because it was her birthday. The first one is Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. And then the movie after that will be Exodus, Gods and Kings, the Moses story. Obviously, it's not the real Moses story because it's Hollywood, but yeah, that one anyway. So, those two. So, yeah.
Heart, Hawaii, spaghetti, blackout. What'd you say?
I didn't put the titles in the title I didn't put the titles of the movie in the title of the video because they're long movies. They're long titles like Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice now, and then Exodus Gone Kings. It didn't fit, so I put the names of them in the description. But I did put the DVD kind of covers on the thumbnail. So.
Yeah, but didn't you put Rita and Bob Tim on the thumbnail?
Yeah, but I got rid of it last night. I woke you up last night and said I got all that sorted out. I put the computer at 2 a.m. and sorted all that. Can't you remember?
No, I was sleeping.
No doubt. Anyway, let's do it. I know that, chillin', no doubt.
Crocs. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I got it. That was a lot. That was rapid fire. Balloon, heart, Hawaii, spaghetti, Crocs, and blackout. All right, let's see. We'll see if I can remember them. Okay. Hey. Yeah, that's the energy we need right there. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I said as soon as the beat drops, they holler, y'all. Hey, yo, they love the words I serve. Volleyball, it's H-Mac. Every time I grip the mic, I'm a kill, son. I'm alone on the island. My only friend is Wilson. I'ma make it known when I come off the tip. Cause every time I kick a lyric off the top of the mantle with something legit. Yeah, y'all know Henry gon' switch up the flow. When I go faster, she's yelling out, whoa. Hey, man, I'm out of control. Do my bars like the rap from the soul. Yeah, I'm about to get this whole shit poppin'. When it comes to rhymes off top, I'm leaving y'all with no options. Said I'm nice with the lyrics, I'm nice with my art. I open up my chest and do this music from the heart. H-Man, I make it known, causing rappers to have a heart attack. Open up my chest, then I might arrest a cardiac. Yeah, come off the top of the mental, I be displaying my fly steeds. These are the people that chillin', they straight playing volleyball here in Hawaii. Yeah, I'ma show you where we at. Yeah, I'ma share that location. Every time I spit these rhymes, they stay plugged into the Harry Mack station. I be representing when I'm on the mic inventing. I be doing what I'm doing in the deadly. Yeah, y'all know Harry Mack really got the sauce like spaghetti. I know we eating it right off the plate. I'm coming through to create. Hey, I kill the game and that's no debate. Y'all know I'm holding my weight. H-Mack, I kill this shit non-stop. There ain't no holes in my flow. I ain't rocking no Crocs. Yeah, I'm making known for my piece right now. Y'all know I'm ticking like a time bomb. Damn, those are fly Crocs though. You really lace them out with the icons. I get busy in this cypher jam. I said I swing through the city like I'm Spider-Man. H-Mack, I go crazy when I'm up in the mix. I'm juicy like pineapple, so they loving my shit. Yeah, Mac, I make it known. I get busy on this rap route. When I hit a beat drop, lyrically I black out. Yeah, y'all know I'm running like ambers. Freestyle I can hardly remember. H-Mack, man, I came through the bus. The beat is the canvas. I'ma grab your brush. I'ma paint it like my name Van Gogh. All my lyrics, they be all about the handle. H-Mack really blasting off. And my brain more advanced than your Apple Watch. I be doing what I'm feeling when I'm all up in the mix. Coming up the top of the same flows. Blowing up like Hawaii volcano. And you got the nails done with the rainbow. Every single color is coming together. H-Mack coming up with something much better. Y'all know my freestyle's really absurd, but I'm pretty sure I done forgot the first word. What was it? Can you please remind? So I can grab that word and put it up in my rhymes. That's right, I knew I would remember it soon. Soon as I'm showing up, Harry is blowing up just like a balloon. Yeah, all these rhymes these rappers kick, y'all know that they not rare. Going up and up like balloons with the hot air. Every time I spit, I let the verse lay. They gon' want this in the worst way. Grabbing balloons like celebrating for the birthday. And when it comes to freestyles off at the top, can't nobody have to even tell me shit. So dope with it, random people coming through just to film me on the selfie sticks. H-Mack, I'ma make it known in an instant. I've been dreaming of it ever since I was an infant. Illest off the top and I'm rapping for the rap crew. Every single freestyle permanent like tattoos. I'll be flowing off the top of the brain. Every lyric that I drop is the same. H-Mack and through to get lava. Get you fucked up like sipping Budweiser. I'm about to do my thing right here. I'm the king of lyrics, but I'm not the king of beers. But I'm sure to break it down when I spill the phrase. When I'm rhyming, I be shining like your silver chains.
Let's go. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. Right. So, let's get that link in again for the Rumble. Oops, sorry, bugger. For the Rumble side. Right. Is that working? Oh yeah, we are. Oh good. Come on. Come on. Right. Share. Copy. There's the link again, guys. AKV, we're finishing. Good to see you, bro. We're just finishing the YouTube side. I will see you guys over on the Rumble side. There it is. We only had one troll tonight. There you go. Thanks, guys, for joining. If you're not joining us in the Rumble, I will see you tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow night, if not beforehand. I'll be on tomorrow night with another couple of movies. I think we'll go do Sherlock, the Guy Ritchie Sherlocks with Robert Downey Jr. The two Sherlock movies tomorrow. So yeah, I think we'll do them. Don't know what the topic will be yet, but it'll be the same time tomorrow night. So I will see you then if I don't see you on Rumble in a minute. There you go, guys. Rumble link there. See you over there very, very soon. Let's turn the YouTube side off. Bless you guys. Here the sun sets free. Is free. Where's my thing? Indeed. Ta-ta.